Now everybody welcome back. Sector 1. Hey, no, he goes sector 2! Oh my goodness!
Geez, went wide.
Oh, he's run wide and goes dead!
Oh my!
Oh no! No! You can't do that!
Fuzzy is somehow keeping it on the track surface. It's a spectacular drive, and he will take his first win in the top flight of Sector 1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and everything in between. Welcome back to Sector 1 Sim Racing, live and free to you from the Sector 1 Sim Racing YouTube channel. I am your host tonight, and I am, of course, none other than the orange-wheeled weirdo, Carbon Boy, and we are here at the fantastic Fuji Speedway in Japan, at the very foothill of Mount Fuji itself, and it is looking absolutely glorious today. We are, of course, here for round 3 of the Season 13 Formula Feeders series we are having, which is a 4-round pre-season, as you could say, pre-season before we get into the main series of the Porsche Super Cup for season 13. Now, of course, we have a very short format of racing here tonight. We are running 3 15-minute races with a 10-minute qualifying to kick things off. Now, race 1, the grid will be set, of course, from the qualifying session. Race 2 will be manually set grid based off the results of race 1, and a little bit of a twist for race 3 is it will be a reverse grid based off the results of race 2. So if you are fortunate enough to win race 2, you will find yourself at the very back of the grid for race 3. Now, we like to do this just to see how people can handle a slightly different scenario and how they conduct themselves moving through traffic potentially. And of course, I'd just like to say hello to everyone in the chat so far tonight who has joined us, which is all of 2 people. So good evening, Mr. Captain Muffin. It's a pleasure to have you here. And also a big good evening to Sector 1's favourite mum, none other than the Deborah Fish. It's a pleasure as always to have your company with us tonight. Now, I'd just like to also chuck out a big welcome tonight to my guest tonight here in the comms box. It is his first ever time as a race director for Sector 1. So please all be very, very nice to him and don't give him too much of a hard time. Got to be nice to the rookies. He is none other than Mr. Well, actually, I won't get into the name just yet. I'll give you a couple of hints. He is your favourite on-stream fun fact giver. He is one of 4 drivers for the Black Rose Racing team. And to be honest, he's pretty much an all-around good bloke. He is none other than Mr. Ruzzy. Ruzzy, good evening and welcome to the comms box.
Thank you very much, Boy. What a beautiful day here is in Fuji today, Japan. It is a marvellous day, and I feel very privileged for my first time in the combox tonight, mate. It's going to be a good night with fun. There's a lot of fast names in here tonight, mate. I'm telling you, look at the stack. Look at the top 8. Like the whole field, there's a lot of fast boys in here tonight, mate. A lot of fast boys.
It looks like we're in for some fantastic racing action. If that is the case, we'll just have a quick little rundown over the Fuji Speedway track. Now, of course, our racing settings tonight are very, very simple. It's a 1x tyre wear, a 1x fuel use. Racing softs are the only available tyres, although, being Fuji, weather can happen. So I hope that everybody has been intelligent enough to purchase at least some intermediate tyres, but I guess we shall. You
never know in Sector 1, do you?
No.
You never know.
Weather is 100% set to random.
I've done it myself.
Oh no. So Fuji Speedway, it is 4.526 kilometres long. There is a grand total of 16 corners. Some of them very, very well named, and well, some of them.
Some not no named.
Yeah, some of them are not named very well at all.
Yes, yes.
We've got the
bit of a Friday session on the name calling. I think they're on the track there, bro. You know.
Yeah, we've got Coca-Cola corner, Dunlop corner, and of course Panasonic corner. So that's ticking off all the names for the Fuji Speedway sponsors, but I suppose we should probably tick off a couple of the Sector
I think the
1
TV
sponsors.
ones, the TV ones, like the Panasonic. Can't forget Panasonic straight down around to the start and finish line. Not sure if it was actually a TV sponsor, but we'll give it to them anyway.
I'm going to do a big shout out real quick for our Sector 1 sponsors in no particular order. But we have, of course, APR Automotive, Boxer Beauty. We've got Reed & Co. Homes joining us as a major sponsor of this season for Season 13. So a big thank you to them and a welcome aboard. Returning with us again, we've also got Adelaide Ceramic Coatings, and of course, not forgetting, of course, the sponsor of our Invitational Series, which is upcoming a little bit later this year, Mow Me Now. And last but not least, for bringing us our live action replays is none other than LJ Media. So big thank you to all of our sponsors for all of their support towards Sector 1. It does not go unappreciated.
Awesome work from those guys. Beautiful coming in with the sponsors there for our series, and they're doing a great job and help us to get through and get bigger as a league, and onwards and upwards, I reckon, for sure.
And speaking of onwards and upwards, how about we stop the yabbering that I am doing and we kick off our qualifying tonight and let viewers enjoy the racing action instead of just my voice.
I reckon we're going to kick. What colour is it tonight, Carbs?
Well, it's your button, mate, so it can be whatever colour you wish it to be.
Well, I'm looking at a whole bunch of blue, like the beautiful skies here in Fuji. And here we go. We're about to press that big blue button, boys. Here we
Lovely.
go.
Gotta love the big blue button. Speaking of big blue buttons, good evening, Mr. Adam Brewer in the chat. Hello, David Haitley, Mr. GMR Bernie. Nice of you all to join us. I hope you enjoy the show tonight. I am very much looking forward to what I'm about to witness.
It's going to be some great racing tonight. There's a lot of big names here. Cat 1 names, Cat 1B names, and a couple of Cat 2 names. There's a lot of fast boys in here tonight. It's going to be awesome.
Copy that. Well, we shall get into that right now, as we've got the cars out onto track, and the first one out of the pits is none other than one of the Cat 1 drivers for Lightning Motorsport in the form of Mr. Faf747, but I think we'll just call him the Faf. And now that GT7's timing has gotten itself into order, we have discovered that actually, no, it has not gotten itself into order. I love GT7's timing.
Yeah,
it works
typical
so well.
GT7 things. They love to disappoint. But we'll carry on and I'm just looking forward to an amazing race after this qualifying, Carbs. It's going to be sick, dude.
Rightio, so Faf was indeed first out on track, closely followed by my boy Lenosis for APR Motorsport in the beautiful Renault-themed livery.
Oh,
then
Faffy just loses.
Then we've got your boy, Mr. Boy Bagum, in the Black Rose Racing machine tonight, looking
beautiful looking machine. I love the one red. No bias whatsoever, but it looks pretty good.
Then we've got Mr. Danico for Doghouse Racing in the glorious Bob Jane T-Mart sponsored Formula car. And of course we've got D. Reed, as we see someone going off into the wall in the background. That has not gone well for them in qualifying. But D. Reed, our new team owner for Scuderia Veloci. Sorry, mate, I had to...
Loving that livery. That's an awesome livery. That's great. I love that one. Who did that? Kudos to you who did Reed's livery. That's amazing. Nice work. Looks really good.
Of course, I'll get in before the YouTube chat tells me that there is no video, no racing car audio. I have now fixed that. I have clicked the switch. So, Mr. Scuderia Veloce himself is followed on track by the Butler. He's actually a returning driver. Used to be the driver formerly known as... Wait, no, I'm confusing him. Never mind.
I think that's Reed. I think that's Reed's teammate there. So same liveries there, I think.
Pretty sure that is. Sorry, we've got the banker, the butler, the broker, the strange. We've got so many thes. I'm getting so confused. But that's all right. That is perfectly normal. Stepping in tonight for his team owner, who had some slight issues with customs at the airport in Tokyo, is Mr. Pirate himself in the glorious pink and blue machine. And of course, we've got
coming through nets now.
Kraken Esports team owner, Mr. Bumcrack himself, piloting the Kraken Mobile. A beautiful metallic brown, thanks to Big Rock Breweries. And following him, we have Mr. Greg's. And I'll be honest, I actually genuinely do not recognise this livery off the top of my head. Oh wait, that is the GMR livery, the Good Mates Racing. There we go. I think
the liveries tonight, bro, they're looking pretty sick. Like, everyone coming through, they're looking amazing. Great job, man. How good does it look? It looks amazing. I love it. I'm feeling it.
Right, so now we've got a lot of mixed up drivers because I took too long to get through all the order. So we've got the boss stepping in the Blacklight Motorsport entry tonight. Sponsored by Tyre Power, of course, again this season, coming back on board as their major sponsor. But first horse out of the blocks is your boy, Mr. Boy Bagoom, setting a 121.871 lap first up on his first flyer, looking very rapid.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. He's got some toe too from someone in front of me. He might crack that right now. That's how he goes through over the start and finish line.
Who else was looking good in practice?
Yeah, of course he goes. He goes half a second. We go F 3/10 down. Leno's he's just about to start his another fresh lap. So Nico's looking pretty good too. He's about to start another fresh lappy.
Rudzy,
Mine's about to go across.
Who else was looking good in practice?
Well, they're all looking good, dude, bro. They're all within half a second of each other at the moment. It's really close, mate. That's what I said before. A lot of great drivers are here tonight. They're all looking fast. And expect some great racing tonight. It's going to be sick. I can't wait.
I had seen the BSR team owner, Mr. Brocky05 himself. He was doing a bit of a runner to the Portaloos down in pit lane, not looking too well a bit earlier, but there was a bit of concern as to whether he was going to make it out onto the track or not. But he seems to have overcome his slight medical drama, and he's gotten himself into the seat as Mr. Boy Bagoom has created some drama himself and ended up off track.
I'm going to put that down to some street sushi. He's going off on a little tangent, on a little expedition, and he's had some street sushi possibly with that little gut feeling, upset stomach there. Hopefully he comes through and puts through some awesome times, because I know he's up for it. There's so many good drivers here tonight. I can't wait for tonight's race. It's going to be amazing.
As Faf has just put himself up on the front row of the grid with a 121.603, a couple of tenths off Boy Bagoom, but has pipped Mr.
He's
Brocky.
there. He's definitely there.
Brocky's coming down towards the finish line now. What can he do? He's got a slipstream down the front straight. Clocks in at a 122.205, 3 tenths off his best. It does manage to get in front of the Zero Turn Motorsports driver, which, if I am not mistaken, that would be not Black Sugar.
No, I think that is...
that's Dobrev. Mr. Dobrev himself, long-time driver here at Sector 1. Had a fantastic season 12, securing...
Also had his birthday not long ago as well. Happy birthday.
Indeed. Had a fantastic season 12. Picking up not only his first race win, but a couple of extra ones on the...
and the award for best... He got the award for the best and upcoming driver, I think it was. Dobrev, well done. Awesome achievement, man. Like, great thing to do, man. The sector 1 racing here. It's awesome.
Boy Bagoom, as we are 7 minutes into our qualifying session, Boy Bagoom still holds pole position. Let's see if we can track down, no pun intended. Let's jump on board with Faf, who is currently just coming through the Coca-Cola curves. Go for a bit of a ride on board with him.
He's keeping it pretty tight. I'm going to come down in third and roll third. That's what I usually do when I come down through here. But these cars are so hard to drive. It's not an easy car to drive. You need to throttle control this thing. You don't want to get touched by the cars. It upsets the cars immensely. You want to be smooth power delivery in and out. These are 80 type cars. They're not. See what I mean? He just lost it there, a little bit of throttle control. He's obviously giving you the limits, but this is a pure example of how hard these cars are to drive. He's doing a great job though. See how he goes over the line.
Comes through nets into the Panasonic after his little bit of a sideway action coming out of the Dunlop corner.
I think I didn't see the split, but it's going to be close though. It's going to be close. Oh, he's only 2/10 down. That's not too bad with that. Yeah, I don't think if he didn't have that little accident and spit out there, he probably would have maybe gone a 10th under. But
just saw someone
still
run there
very close.
As I've switched to D Reeds, he's currently sitting in P5. It's onto the main straight now. We'll see if he can improve. As Brocky has gone to the top of the timesheets with a 120.9.
First one of the boys in the 20s. Great job there from Brocky. That's quick, that's rapid, especially in these cars. Like I just said before, they're very hard to drive fast.
Maybe that trip to the toilet managed to do a little bit of weight saving for him. He's managed to pit Boy Bagum by 3/10.
Yeah, I'm not going to expand on that, but
no expansion necessary, thank you.
We'll keep it clean. It's not even after 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not even 7. But anyway, I'm watching Brocky, and I think he's still. We're going through to the next sector. We'll see if he's in purple or not. No, he's 2/10 down. See what Boybe's going to do. Coming up through first. Coming through Panasonic and Nets now onto the Stone Fish. So he goes.
He's been knocked down to P4. He's probably not particularly happy about that.
Very close. The top four are all within like 3/10s. I can't wait for the race, man. This is gonna be sick. Who else is travelling?
Mr. Bumcrack's done alright. He's got himself up into P7, as it does look like qualifying has finished for him. And has also finished for Barocchi. Lenosis is on his final lap, but he is 1/10 down.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Through the Dunlop corners. I don't know. If he gets a good run out of Dunlop into nets.
Well, to get out of nets and pick up 2/10 or more, you need a lot of good stuff happening. And he just ruined it there.
Yeah, running off the track is probably not that good stuff.
No. Yeah, he just ruined it there. It's okay. Well, see how he goes, though. But that's all over there with a little squiggle, too. And taking it back to my old school days, watching TV where Mr. Squiggle, with his pencil on the wall, is going to get a 121.7. And still a beautiful time. But Brocky with a number one spot with a 120.992. Great lap. That's sick lap.
And as we
what do you reckon, boys?
Wait for the rest of the drivers to finish their laps. And that is done. We will do a quick recap of the qualifying results. Understand who's starting where.
You want to take away, or you want me to do it?
I got this, mate. Just make sure you get your screenshots of the qualifying results.
No, let's just take turns. No, I'm screenshotting now.
No, there will be no turns taking. Thank you very much. Alright, so on pole position with the fastest lap is the BSR team owner himself, Mr. Brocky05, with a 120.992. The only man to drop below the 121 barrier. Agonisingly close to that barrier is my boy Lenosis with a 121.023. So close yet so far. So on the second row of the grid there will be Mr. Faff for Lightning Motorsport with your boy Mr. Boy Bagum from Black Rose Racing. third row of the grid is Danico from... I swear I should know that livery, but I do not. I'm having a mental blank, so I'm just going to move on to D. Reed from Scuderia Veloce on the third row. On the fourth row of the grid is Mr. Bumcrack from Kraken Esports, joined by VF from Dadson Racing. Fifth row of the grid is Mr. Pirate from Thunder Racing and the boss from Blacklight. Sixth row of the grid is The Butler and Debrev from Zero Turn. And on the seventh row of the grid tonight, we have a full house. We have Black Sugar from CP Motorsports and Greg's from GMR. So it's looking very, very spicy here tonight at Fuji Speedway, and I am very much looking forward to what these gentlemen can produce for us tonight.
It's going to be sick, and a bit of a hindsight when you said super spicy and we're in Japan, isn't it? Don't you think? I reckon it's going to be a sick race tonight. We've got so many great drivers in here, and I'm super looking forward to it, to calling my first race with these guys. It's going to be amazing.
Thank you very much for Stranger reminding me that Danico is in Doghouse. I do know that. I just had one of those mental blank moments where the brain is not doing brain things. You probably notice that with me it happens quite often. So yes, that's very, very, as you may describe as normal for me. So, what do you say you bail me out of my little bit of blabbering here, and we kick this race off and see what these gentlemen can do for us in race one.
Thank you, Carmen. We're going to kick off this big blue sky Fuji button. And enjoy the race, everybody. Let's see how we go.
Speaking of the skies, how is the weather looking out there? Not too cloudy?
Very, very Fuji. I've got a few blossoms tinkling my ears as they fall down around my ears. It's beautiful. I love Japan. It's amazing.
As long as that's all that's tinkling your ears, that's okay.
I actually put on a my Japan accent the other day. So I asked her for some
hang on,
sushi.
We have lights going in.
Oh.
And the lights are green, everybody's underway. Oh, there's been a massive accident. Rocky has
huge.
Gotten all sorts of squirmy off the start line. That has not gone well for him at all. It's dropped right to the back of the grid, right off the start. Not good at all. Oh, there's been a massive accident at turn one. How many cars are involved in that one?
Lots. There's lots. I'm trying to keep up with it all right now.
I think we should red flag that one, mate.
I think that is a red flag, yeah.
I think we should 100% red flag that one. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be a race restart, I believe. We'll just get the red flag message out to the drivers. And then
I was watching up the top there. I didn't know what happened at the back there. I was trying to filter through, but obviously some major carnage through the midfield.
That's all right. Just punch out that red flag message again. Some guys may not have seen it.
Copy.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We were expecting a little bit of spiciness, but not that much spiciness straight off the bat, unfortunately.
That's a ×5 spicy in my eyes. That's hectic.
Yep, that was quite possibly a little bit too enthusiastic from everybody involved.
They're super hard cars to drive. They are.
Rudzy, just keep spamming the red flag message. They're not getting the point. We're going to have to scream at them, basically. Gotta love them. The drivers are so enthusiastic, they don't pay attention to the communications coming through. There we go. Rightio, so we just need... There we go. All of the drivers have left the track and returned to pit lane. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with us for uno momento.
Alright.
Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the extended delay. We were just having some technical difficulties there, but hopefully they are all resolved and we are ready to go racing again. And that big blue button has been pushed by our race director. He is certainly 100% keen to get the racing going again for you tonight. So hopefully we can have a much cleaner start than what we had last time, because that was a little bit messy.
Let's keep it clean, boys.
Hopefully we can have a much better start than we did before. So, cars are on the grid. Lights are up. And we are underway here for our second attempt for race 1 at Fuji Speedway. All looking pretty good so far. Fanning out for turn 1.
Oh. Bobby on the inside pushes Leno a little bit wide, but lots of energy in through the middle, through Faf, Reed and Leno, Myers all coming up through behind Bobby there.
The Butler, there's a couple of guys taking the NASCAR line through Coca-Cola. And, for crying out loud, we need to abort the race. We need to abort the race. It's only a 3-lap race. It's meant to be a 15-minute race. Something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. So, mission abort. Red flag this one. Rudsy, if you would be so kind as to let them know. Red flag.
I am. I'm on it.
Copy that.
Copy.
How did that even happen? I don't know what has gone on. GT7 doing GT7 things. Anyway, just keep spamming the red flag message. We'll get them back into the pits and jump into the settings. We'll get the laps corrected to a 15-minute race, not a 3-lap race. And hopefully we can get it all up and running again. So if we get all of our drivers to tick in again, get those lap settings changed.
It's 15 laps.
Right, we are good to go in the settings. So now, once we get all of our drivers to tick back in, we'll get Rudsy to quickly double check that grid start order. It should still be the same as where we had it set before.
It looks very the same. We got Broken Leno, Faf, Webby, Meyer.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, third time's a charm, as they say, yeah? We'll give it a crack. Push that, once all our drivers are back in pit lane, we shall push that big blue start button and get things going again. Many apologies to all the viewers at home for the delays tonight, and of course apologies to the drivers. There's always going to be a few teething issues and technical problems here. It wouldn't be I don't think it'd be a night in the comms box without some sort of drama. But that's alright, once Debrev and VF are kind enough to tick in. And you've Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again. Hopefully, let's just say a hammer was involved, and we will hopefully have no more further technical issues tonight. So we have got the drivers back on track, back on the grid, and we have pushed that big blue button, and we will get the first race underway, hopefully, without any further dramas. Now the weather's looking a little bit sketchy since we were last looking it out. The cloud has come down off Mount Fuji, and there's a little bit of mist around too, so That could make for a slightly interesting race as the lights have gone green on me and we are underway here at Fuji Speedway. Drivers fanning out a little bit coming into turn one. There's 3 wide into turn one. Faf is holding the inside line. Bob Rocky's got around. That's not gone well at all. We've had several red flags, but unfortunately we are all out of red flags tonight. We are going racing no matter what happens. Lenosis has tucked himself into second place behind Faf, and they have... Oh, he's looking for a move down the inside there. Not going to happen, says Faf. Danico has been a big place gainer, moving up into third place for the Doghouse Motorsport. Boybagum sitting solid in P4, but under a lot of attack from DeReed, and gets absolutely hammered by the Butler at the Dunlop chicane. That's a little bit rough there for Mr. Boybagum.
Yeah, smash. That was pretty rough.
I don't think he's going to be particularly happy about that, as I think that was VF that just looped it at just before Nets corner, in between Dunlop and Nets.
I'm just watching Lombardo with Leno and Faf. He's just about to go past him down through the straight on down through Panasonic, man. He's going to get him through the corner, I reckon. Check it out.
On the main straight, Lenosis has taken the lead, side by side with Faf. Lenosis has the inside line. Does he go deep? A little bit. Leaves the door open for Faf.
Oh,
he's not going to be happy about that. Danico's still sitting in third. D. Reed's up into fourth now after Mr. Boybagum was unfortunately taken out by his fellow teammate. Mr. Pirate in P5, being hunted down by Barocchi, who's on the comeback up into P6 after his first corner mishap. Bit unfortunate.
Actually closely followed by Meyer too, just coming through there with Boybagum right on his tail too, and Falcon right there. So there's a bit of a freight train coming with the boys. There's like 4 of them coming through down into Nets. So 2 wide. A little bit of a bump there from Brev. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be fun times, whoever got there, but yeah. So we're coming up through the field. Leno just takes out Faf and onto the straight again and takes the lead. This is amazing. Great racing. It's great racing. See if Faf gets him down in the slipstream. He's a bit of weavy boys happening on.
There is a very intense battle going up there in front between Faf and Lenosis, changing places every couple of corners. Definitely keep our eye on that one. Just want to cast the eye back down to the grid, to that group you were mentioning earlier. That freight train of Mr. Bumcrack, your boy Boybagum. The boss is in the mix as well, having gotten past the Brev. And Black Sugar is there or thereabouts as well. Looking very, very spicy in that. What do you think there, Ozzy?
It's going off. As I was saying before the race, it's going to be tight, it's going to be fast, it's going to be clean too. What's great about S1, we're all clean, awesome drivers, we're loving the thrill of some good racing, man.
Boybagum going around the outside there of Boss at the Dunlop corner. Makes it stick, but the boss is looking to have a conversation about that coming up into Nets, but I don't think he can do much about it there. Boybagum's got it covered. Now he's got his eyes forward, looking for Mr. Bumcrack coming through Panasonic onto the main straight.
Someone just got sent.
Who would that be?
There we go. I'm not sure. I didn't see the name, but they got sent pretty bad. Boyby. Taking 7th.
That might have been VF, because he's right on the back, 4 seconds behind Greg's in P13. That might have been him who had the unfortunate sending.
Big packs up the front too.
Faf is not mucking around at the moment. He has managed to crank out a gap to the tune of 1.2 seconds, as Lenosis has taken the scenic route there. Danico holding down third place. He's not going to let it go. He's got 7 tenths back to D. Reed in fourth.
Still in the mix. One little mistake from Leno and it's all over. You get that position. And it doesn't take a lot around this track. Very commanding brain energy going around this track. And these cars, like I've said before, they're not easy to drive. They're actual hectic to drive fast.
They are a very, very twitchy car.
They are. You can't. Yeah, you can't. If you're going under brakes on someone and you touch their wheel just the slightest a bit, it will unsettle that car immensely, and you will lose time.
Currently, a little hot battle on track is between P6 and P7 in the form of Pirate. Pirate's in. Ooh, Pirate's into the
Pirates
pits.
goes in. Okay.
Okay. Does he see something on the weather radar that we don't? As the Butler is looking all over the place to try and get himself settled under brakes into turn 1. He's right on the back of Black Sugar. Can he make the move stick coming through to Coca-Cola? He does.
Black Sugar's got some traffic too. It's pretty tight up here.
Runs up the ripple strip, but manages to get the move done. Mr. Bumcrack's had a bit of a mishap somewhere along the lines. He's dropped down to P10.
This is great racing. This is sick. Look at this. Right next to each other. Oh, someone's gone off track. Sugar's gone off track. It might have some car problems there. I'm not sure what's going on there, but... Oh, we get yellow flags as well. Cutler's in the grass. It's all happening.
Danico's had a little bit of a mishap as well. He's dropped down from his solid P3 into P5. Mr. Reed has picked up the final step on the podium. But remains to be seen as to whether he can hold on to that or not, because looming in his rear vision mirror is the BSR team owner, Barocchio5, who's setting some very rapid times at the moment, but currently with the boost and the slipstream, the fastest man on track is none other than my old sparring partner, VF, who's currently down in P13. He's currently got the fastest lap with a 1:17.398. Now, Rudsy, could you just confirm for us what tyres Pirate in P14 has on the car?
VF is cranking soft and they're looking very, very fresh.
Pirate.
Pirate, sorry mate, he's just going in the pits. He was on intermediates of all things, actually.
He is on intermediates now?
He was on intermediates, now he's going to soft, which he made a bit of a wrong call there. It's going to push him back a bit of time. I think he made the wrong call there, bro. That's pretty bad.
Well, he started the race on intermediates.
Yeah, he started on intermediates, yeah. Like he made a bit of a boo-boo.
That explains his pit stop a couple of laps ago.
Sorry, mate. I thought you said VF.
Nope, definitely did not.
Because Pyro and VF completely sounds like each other.
Has managed to get himself back past Faf and got himself into the lead of the race. He's managed to offset that 1.2 second lead and get himself up in front by 0.3. Sensational drive from my boy Lenosis so far, but Faf is not going to take this lying down.
No, he always had a little nose on that corner there. He's sniffing. He's got a sniff in there.
Well, speaking of sniffing, there's a lot of sniffing going on between Brocky and Reed for P3 and P4. Brocky gets it up the inside through Coca-Cola. Coming through 100R. Can he hold on to the spot? Does indeed.
Look at the time difference in brake zones here. Look at it. It's like, that's hectic zones there, man. It's like 10, 20 minute differences in little brake zones. It's hectic. So fast racing. These cars are hectic to drive. They're full on.
Oh, it is indeed very hectic here tonight. So, just doing a quick run through the grid. We've got Lenosis in P1, Faf P2, Brocky P3, Reed P4, Boybagum still in P5. He's had a fairly solid comeback drive. Danico's in P6, still holding it down. Got the boss up into P7. Dobrev hot on his heels in P8, joined by Black Sugar P9. Greggs has just dropped down to P11 after the Butler slips on through. BF P12. Mr. Bumcrack is down to P13, so he's had a bit of a horror run there. And Mr. Pirate P14, as the 10-minute timer has just ticked over. So the guys up the front will get their 8th lap in, but it is looking like... No, it does look like... Wait, no, 10 minutes. It's a 15-minute race, Carbon Boy. What are you talking about?
Oh, Faf has a little nose in. He gained a lot of speed there. That was crazy. A lot of ground, sorry.
I think he just might have gone into the back of Lenosis there.
No, not quite. He did gain a lot of ground there, though. Like, probably half a second in that braking zone. It was a lot. It was a fair bit.
It's a solid effort under brakes there.
Yeah, he's good. I think he's a little bit better than Leno through that section. I'm not quite. I haven't seen full lap quotas, but they're both looking fast. It's amazing driving. Both of these cars are hectic to drive. Really easy to drive.
And speaking of fast, Faf has just dropped his personal best lap of a 121.624 compared to Lenosis' fastest lap, or he just did his fastest as well. He did a 121.494. So Lenosis has certainly found a fair amount.
He's finding a groove. He's finding a groove. Yeah, definitely. There's a bit of a battle pack down near 6th, 7th, and 8th, I think it is. Who's going down there? It's
oh, geez, yes.
Yeah, what's happening down here?
That's a very spicy meatball right there.
Yeah, it's very spicy.
I reckon we should jump on board. Let's jump on board the Kraken Esports team owner. He's looking to make a move on the Butler there through Coca-Cola. Can't quite get it done.
Brev. And Greg's is right there too. It is a great little trainer battle.
The Butler has just looped it coming out of the hairpin, unfortunately. So that's a knock-on.
Oh, look at this. This is excellent driving from the boys. This is awesome.
When you say look at this, you need to tell me where to look.
I'm sorry. It's like it's Falcon, Debrev, and Greg's is all up in the mix here. It's like 5-car battle here. It's crazy. Let's have a look.
So Debrev rocking that beautiful purple and yellow 0-turn livery. It's deep in the slipstream of Bumcrack going down the main straight. Is he going to push him, or is he going to... He's going to push him.
He's pushing. He pushed him. Straight past Falcon, like boost, like the new school F1 cars. Look at that. Bit of battery there, mate. That was crazy. Ooh.
Oh, did the boss just send it down the inside of turn 1?
Yeah, he did. He did a little bit there.
Then we've got
this is so close racing.
Black Sugar on the grass out of turn 1. Oh, side by side through Coca-Cola. Oh, this is only going to get messy.
Oh yeah, this is crazy. Greg's is there, Sugar, VF, they're all here. This is a massive pack, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome racing. Great clean X1 sim racing action from the guys. Kudos to these. Not the best of cars to drive. Oh, Greg's goes deep. Greg's goes deep.
Faf has taken the lead, but he does have a half-second penalty at this point. So he's had to serve that penalty, and he has dropped right back. He's 8 tenths behind Lenosis at the moment as they come into the start of lap 11. I dare say they will get a lap 12 in, these two, as Brocky's going down the inside of D. Reed at turn 1. Can he make it stick? Reed's got the pace around the outside, and he's got the inside line for Coca-Cola. Side by side, Brocky has had to relinquish the position. So Reed holds on to his spot for now, the Scuderia Veloce team owner.
Up on the inside, Brocky again. It gives a little, that's what I mean, little nudges on these cars that fully upsets him. You can't, anything on these cars, it will send you a little kiss,
These open wheelers are very, very sensitive to touching wheels. They're not like your typical tin top cars where you can bang panels. So Brocky's done the right thing there by just lifting off and giving the benefit of the doubt and giving the spot back. But jumping back right up the front, Lenosis has a 1 second penalty. But he's 1.6 seconds up on Faf, so I don't think that's going to matter at all. Faf is going to get him. Lanosis gets him by 1/10. Faf finishes P2.
Wow.
It's a drag race for P3 down the main straight. D Reeds. Brocky by 6,000ths of a second. Gets it done. Boy Bagum brings it home P5. Danico P6.
Battle for 7th and 8th. Here we go, Pirate and Maya. Here we go. This is hectic. It's going to be on. Wow, look at all the.
It's a massive drag race. Bumcrack pulls out of the slip.
Too much to call. That was all.
No, that is not too close to call. Bumcrack has been given the 7th. Pirate P8, VF P9, Boss P10, Black Sugar P11, Greg's P12, Butler P13, and Debrev bringing it home in P14. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is our race 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the recap of the race 1 results, on first position is Lanosis for APR Motorsport, or Lightning Motorsport. In second place is Mr. Faf. In third place is Brocky05 for BSR. Mr. Reed for Scuderia Velusi in P4. Boy Bagoon for Black Rose P5. Janico for Doghouse P6. Mr. Bumcrack for Kraken Esports in P7, a Pirate for Thunder Racing in P8. And we've got VF for Dadson Racing P9, The Boss for Blacklight P10, Black Sugar for CP Motorsports in P11, Greg's for GMR in P12, the Butler also for GMR in P13, and Debrev for Zero Turn Motorsport rounding out our grid tonight in P14. And our fastest lap was done by Mr. Pirate with a 1:17.189, just pipping VF's earlier effort. So, well done to him. Rightio. Hello.
The commentary box.
Hello.
I just want to say, a couple of drivers that I am with, we would like to request that we change the boost to strong, just because it was a little bit boring. We want to spice things up here. So if we could have strong boost, that would be perfect. Thank you. That's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you very much. And I'm now going to kick Lanosis out of the comms box, and we are going to get him back into the race car. So, Rudsy, if you would be so kind as to...
I am adjusting the grid. So we're going... How they finished then, yeah? Am I correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Yep, awesome. I'm just doing that right now, so...
And we'll also change the boost setting to strong, as it has been requested by multiple drivers. Now, the settings for this Formula 1 series have been the talk of... have been the source of much discussion. We've been experimenting with different boost and slipstream settings to try and keep the racing as close as possible, because of course we do have a very widespread of there's no kind way to put it, I guess, but in terms of outright pace and driver skill, like we've got category 1A drivers racing with category 2B drivers, so we've got the top and the bottom in terms of pace. So trying to find a combination of settings that enables that much of a spread of pace to be able to still race together and not have, you know, someone disappear off into the distance to the tune of 2 seconds a lap, because I can confirm that just makes for a very, very boring night. So if our race director Rudsy is doing okay with the settings,
30 seconds.
Copy that. I'll just have to waffle on a little bit.
You just waffle about waffles with cheese and delicious Parmesan sauce. I don't know if that's a combo. That's probably disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
Who's putting
that
cheese on
gross.
waffles? That's...
Well,
I thought garlic
salt
chocolate
and
was... I thought garlic chocolate was a horrible thing, but waffles with cheese.
Garlic chocolate. Garlic chocolate.
Right, so the catering here in the comms box is definitely not going to be waffles with cheese. I like to put bacon and maple syrup on my waffles. How about you? People in the YouTube chat, let me know how you like your waffles, as we have confirmation from our race director that our settings are good to go. So the grid has been set, boost has been set, so we are going to kick that big blue button into gear and get ourselves going for race number 2 here at Fuji Speedway. Now the weather does look like it has improved. It's a little more sunny outside, so, and as I say that, nope, it's still rather cloudy and overcast, so hopefully nobody will be starting on the intermediate tyres. As we've got cars on the grid, we have the lights going out, and I will push the right button, and we are underway here for race number 2. And there's been a massive accident straight off the line.
There has been.
I don't know who that is. That is Danico. He has looped it off the start.
That was Nico, yes. Unfortunately,
being only one car, we cannot race. We cannot restart the race just for one driver. Lenosis has had a little bit of touching going on there with Pirate as they come through Coca-Cola into 100R. He is defending very, very heavily.
Oh.
Keeps his position. Oop, there's a couple of drivers taking the NASCAR line behind him. Boss is at the head of a very, very spicy battle pack. This is a bit of deja vu coming from race 1. We've got the Boss, we've got Butler, we've got the Brev. Butler, oh, it's getting a bit messy here at Dunlop. There's a lot of non-consensual touching going on, but I don't think... Oh, the Butler has engaged lawnmower mode. He is off on the grass. His tyres are going to be very, very dirty. As will Greg's as he comes back onto the track into nets in P13. Looks like VF has had a bit of a horror run through lap 1 as well. Danico fighting back from dead last is back into P11, so he's recovered from his not exactly sensational start. But speaking of sensational, Brocky down the inside into turn 1. Outbrakes Faf, parks the car on the apex perfectly, holds his position and gets a brilliant drive out of turn 1. Which I should be reminded is actually called Daichi. My pronunciation's probably terrible, but oh well.
So the Japanese loophole is if you go hey or he after every word, they understand you. So the other day I went in to get some sushi. I was like, hey mate, can I go for some sushi? And he looked at me and he went, what? And I went, hey, can I have some sushi? And he's like, oh yeah. And gave me the sushi. So I found that loophole, and I love Japan and Japanese culture. It's amazing. Fuji's so good. I even went snowboarding. Black Rose, Jimmy got me up here a week earlier. I went snowboarding. It was awesome.
Alright, back to the on-track racing as opposed to the sushi talk. We've got Lenosis and D-Reed having a bit of a scrap coming through Panasonic. But D-Reed got a little bit squirmy. Got a little bit squirmy, has lost a little bit of ground, and is now coming under attack from Boy Bagun. Pops up the inside. Can he outbrake him? Put it on the apex?
Not quite.
He's done good. D-Reed is an absolute weapon around the outside there. He's not letting it go. Just got the nose on the inside, coming through Coca-Cola, but he's made the smart move there. He's backed out of it. Not a place to cause the accident, as Rocky's got himself up into the lead of the race. He's tuned out a lead to the tune of 1.5 seconds, so definitely not here to muck around in race 2.
Pretty tight still. Not a lot to happen if someone makes a mistake. You're going to gain a lot of time. Looking good. Great racing. Second, third, fourth. Who we got? We got Leno, Faf, and Bobby all right there together. Freight train happening. As they go around nets and up into Panasonic. Let's see who gets the under braking done. Ooh, very tight. What's going to happen? Oh, Leno. Where's the nose? Hey.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of technical issues rearing their ugly head again. As we get back to the racing here at lap 4. Rocky 05 still holding a 1.4 second lead over Lenosis, who's got half a second back to Faf, who has got a half second lead over a hard charging Boy Bagoom at the moment. Looking to get himself a much better race result than he got in race 1. It's hot in the slipstream here of Faf. Can't quite make the moves at the moment. Little bit of a gap back of 3.5 seconds back to D Reed in P5, who's currently nearly 4/10 up on his fastest time. Got Pirate in P6, also with a fairly healthy gap forward and backwards. Got Danico in P7 with Black Sugar hot in hot pursuit. Very, very racy, those two. Mr. Bumcrack's coming in hot as well in P9.
Yeah, they're all coming fully hot under brakes into that section. A lot of people making up time there. You clearly see it. I love these cars. I have spent a lot of these. I spent a lot of time in these cars, but you need to be fast in these cars. You need to spend at least a couple of weeks in them to get competitive. Like, they're really hard to handle. Super twitchy. Super twitchy. Love them, but they're sick.
They're a lot like the Red Bull and the Red Bull Junior cars.
Yeah, they are a little bit.
In the sense of you need to go down through the gears to get the car to turn in and to get the rotation. But you've then got to go up through the gears very, very quickly to be able to get the traction down, because if you don't, you just get a wheel spin and loop the damn thing.
Yeah, they do have a lot of torque, and it's kind of the mid-high range in revs, and just
hang on, just checking up the front then. Faf has had a bit of a moment. He's dropped himself back down to P4, Lenosis up into P2, with Boy Bagoom up on the podium now in 3rd place, but he does have Faf right on his rear wing, so he can't afford to relax just yet, as we've just gone past the halfway mark of this race.
Boy, how good does a Boy Bagoom's visor look with the Black Rose livery? That looks sick. No bias.
Hashtag none at all.
Yeah, none. It's zero whatsoever. That looks pretty dope. Look at that line.
Scroll
anyway, Faffy Boy's gonna get him. Watch it. See what happens. Let's get him compact.
So we've got VF here in P8 at the moment. He's holding off a hard charging Mr. Bumcrack down the main straight, but I was wondering whether Bumcrack was going to bump draft or go to overtake, and he's gone to the outside. He's got past, but VF does have the inside for turn 1, so we'll find out who can take the chocolates here, who's got the biggest set under brakes. Little bit of pushing and shoving, but VF holds his line down the inside. And actually manages to get a couple of tenths up on the plumber.
That was really good.
Some sensational racing down in the mid-pack. It's all going very, very well there. It tends to be a little bit spicy at the start of the race, but after a couple of laps they settle themselves down. Well, I was actually expecting the commentator's curse to kick in there and them to have a absolutely monumental accident, as there's a big concertina effect here at the Dunlop chicane. Couple of drivers getting well and truly checked. Couple of drivers getting well and truly checked up, and it just there's some grass flying, there's dirt going everywhere. Oh, there's a lot of shoving. Oh my God! Oh, that has gone to.
Make a few positions with a little bit of argy-bargy going through the nets there.
VF has looped it coming out of Panasonic onto the main straight, not going well in the backpack. There we go, the commentator's curse well and truly kicking in.
Sugars is up on the inside from Myers. There's 3-car battle. Come through Coca-Cola and 100R.
So Brocky has decided to start. It's time to start doing Brocky things, and has cranked out a 2.7 second lead over Faf, who's moved himself up into P2, gotten past both Boy Bagum and Lenosis, who has dropped all the way back to P5.
I'm keen for an onboard. How about you?
Not particularly, no.
Okay, that's fine. We can go somewhere else.
Not particularly at this point.
Not particularly, that's fine. Let's talk about some liveries. That's like a Boybe's livery. No bias, amazing. Reed, I'm really loving Reed's, and his teammates really look really good. It's got that Ferrari feel, eh?
Definitely does have that Scuderia Ferrari vibe.
Yeah,
I mean,
it does have the Ferrari
ties
feel.
into the Scuderia Veloce team name.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm just watch my teammate crank up in a second, hopefully.
So, Mr. Brocky, yep, he's well and truly way out in front.
Yeah.
Faf has got 3 tenths back to Boy Bagum. Boy Bagum
Who else we got?
Not looking to let him go just yet. He's right on the back of him coming through Dunlop, looking for a way past, but he's got nothing at this point in time. But give it time. Yep, there is. What do we got? We've got 3 and a bit minutes left of racing here. So that'll be this lap and 2 more, I would say.
In true Black Rose fashion.
We will check back in on that in a little bit. Got Lenosis in P5. He's got a little bit of clear air back to Pirate in P6, who's got a fair bit of clear air back to the multiple car train of Danico, Butler, Boss. And then we've got Debrev and that was Greggs and Bumcrack going side by side through Panasonic onto the main straight. Very
tight through the middle. Very tight racing through the middle.
Goes down the inside, gets past with the overspeed down the main straight.
Oh, these cars have boost, hey?
Just gets beaten under brakes into turn 1 by Greg, so great drive there from the GMR driver to outbrake the plumber into turn 1.
These cars have boost, don't they?
No.
No, like the turbo button, they don't have that?
No, not these ones. These are the Formula 3500s from the 80s. That's not a thing.
I know they're the 3500s. I thought there was a copy.
I think you might be thinking of the Super Formula
I'm like
cars.
20. I'm thinking I'm 20 years in front of myself. I think a little bit. Look at the bunch up.
It's gotten quite messy here at Dunlop again. That's seems to be a recurring thing here tonight.
Butler, little excursion. He's still keeps his place.
you were right about your prediction of Boy Bagum. He has got himself into P2 and has somehow managed to get a 5.5 second lead over Faf. So not quite sure what's happened there with Faf, whether he's had a bit of a moment by himself or...
I'm pretty sure it's just Black Rose things, but not going to mention that.
So
I'm pretty sure he'll catch...
Faf is trying to make the move through turn 1. Can't quite get it done. But he is all over the back of D. Reed. But he's a little bit squirmy as well through Coca-Cola, and that's given Faf just a little bit of breathing... it's given Reed a little bit of breathing space to the tune of 7/10.
Does hate dirty hair, they're terrible. When you're trying to get your race line, you're sitting behind someone, and it's just, you don't feel the stickiness, there's no turn in really. It's there, but it's not the best. These cars hate dirty air.
Pirates all by himself in P6. It's looking very quiet, and Dobrev is now the leader of the Spicy Boy pack. And coming into Dunlop, will we see some mayhem? There's a lot of touching. Oh, the plumber's gone around! That's not gone well. He had rear wheels on the grass, would have been getting on the power, and that's just a absolute recipe for disaster, unfortunately. He has absolutely looped it, and final lap has been called, and Boy Bagum is our first driver over the line, taking home P2. D. Reed just holding off Faf for P3, Faf P4. Lenosis will be bringing home P5. Pirate crossing the line with 6, and it's the Spicy Boy Pack drag race with Dobrev, Boss, Greggs, VF just pipping Butler, and Danico, Black Sugar P13. Bumcrack P14, but getting a look at me lap is none other than the cyborg himself, Mr. Brocky 05.
Look at me!
Just getting his look at me lap with a personal best fastest lap of a 120.905. The fastest lap on the track, courtesy of our boost settings, was held by Mr. Dobrev for 0 turn with a 117.633. So he's going to get
pretty quick.
He's going to get his the only driver to get a 12th lap in, crossing the line and setting a personal best fastest lap in the process. Well done, Brocky, taking the race win for race 2. Now we'll have a quick recap of the race results while our race director takes some screenshots so we can set the grid for a reverse grid for race 3. So, capping off our race 2 results, thanks to Adelaide Ceramic Coatings, we had in first place Mr. Brocky 05. Only driver, as I said, to get 12 laps in. In P2 is Boy Bagum with a fantastic little comeback drive there for Black Rose. P3, holding off a hard-charging Faf, was Mr. D. Reed, the Scuderia Veloci team owner. Faf for Lightning Motorsport P4, Lenosis for APR P5, Pirate for Thunder Racing P6, Dobrev with the fastest lap of the race, the 0 turn in P7, the Boss for Blacklight in P8. Got Greggs for GMR P9, VF for Dadson in P10, Butler for Scuderia Veloci in P11, Danico for the Doghouse in P12, Black Sugar for CP Motorsports in P13, and Mr. Bumcrack in P14, unfortunately, after looping it at the Dunlop chicane earlier. Right, so that's our race 2 run and done. Now, race 3 will, of course, be a reverse grid, so we'll just hang tight while our race director gets that grid set. Just going to check in with the YouTube chat. Hello, everyone. Just want to confirm that Boost will be changing to strong for this one.
Yes, definitely.
Alright, how are we going with that grid set, Rosie?
Not very well.
That's not quite the answer I was hoping for.
I know. It's... Alright, here we go. Sweet.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the slight delay tonight. That is all good. Please be gentle. This is Rudsey's first time as a race director, so got to get.
I'm not sure why they put their hands into me for
all the kinks out of the system.
This is the first time. I thought I was just commentating, dude. I didn't know what I fucking.
So, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, again, apologies for the delays tonight. Please be nice to the race director. There are always going to be some teething issues to get over, but this is how you get experience. Basically, you've just got to step up and do it. So, again, a big thanks to everybody who does put their hand up as a race director and assists in the running of Sector 1, because without them, this stuff doesn't happen, basically. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I get, since it's going to be a reverse grid for race 3, can I get your top 3 finishing position predictions in the chat, please? How are we tracking there, Rudsey? Good chat, good chat. Rightio. Check back in with the YouTube chat. Rightio, so Greg's prediction is first Brocky, second Brocky, third Brocky. I'm not quite sure it works that way. I mean, I would be genuinely interested to see something like that happen, but I don't think that's quite going to happen. So, Dave Haley in the chat firing in with Lenosis, Brocky, and then not Lance Stroll. Well, you're not wrong. It will definitely not be Lance Stroll in third position, so he's definitely correct there. Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again. Apologies again. Good old GT7 doing GT7 things. Some of the settings were just not up. Look, we'll just got all the drivers, getting them to tick in. We'll get the race starting and we will get things underway here for race 3. Now, of course, it is the reverse grid scenario, so we will hopefully see some of the faster boys coming from the back of the grid and working their way through the pack. So once we get the boss VF to tick in, we can be underway. Just waiting on VF to tick himself in. Right, we have 14 drivers on the grid. Mr. Ruzzy, punch that big blue button if you will be so kind. We'll get ourselves underway here for a race 3 at Fuji Speedway. Ruzzy, can you punch that big blue button, please?
Someone's initializing somewhere. Start it.
You've ticked in. Can you tick out,
Oh,
please?
my bad. Yep. Listen, there we go. Sorry, my bad.
That person
Apologies, everybody.
is you.
It's been a tough day, everybody. Sorry.
All good, mate. We appreciate you jumping in and doing race director duties tonight.
I thought I was just commentating, obviously.
Well, no, you actually do have to host the lobby as well.
Yeah, I did not know that. This is my first time, so apologies, everybody.
And the lights are
to
about to go green here at Fuji Speedway, and everyone is off and racing. It's a very, very clean start, actually, as we're looking very, very spicy here into turn 1. Oh, there's a lot of bumping and grinding going on. A couple of guys getting shoved off the track there onto the ripple strips. I think that was Mr. Bumcrack who ended up on the AstroTurf at turn 1 and has unfortunately gone around in circles. It's been a bit of a rough night for the plumber, I think. It's not going very well at all for him.
Oh, trouble's out the back here.
It's very, very spicy at the moment up the front as they come into Dunlop. We've got Dobrev trying to defend against Danico, but can't quite hold it up. DeReed makes his way into P3. And Faf is hunting down the Butler, coming through into nets, looking to make some ground up. Speaking of making up ground, we've got Brocky, who started at the back of the grid, already up to P6. Someone has not gotten. Someone's gone off in the background there. That's gone disastrously for Dobrev at Panasonic. We might just see if we can do our very first live action replay.
Live action replay.
Oh, he's been absolutely murdered at Panasonic. One of the Scuderia drivers, I think that might have been the Butler, has just gone right into the back of Dobrev and has sent him off into the underworld.
The Shadow Realm, as we like to call it.
It's not gone well at all for him. But what has gone well is this race for Brocky, as it's the start of lap 2 and he's up into P1. So the Cyborg doing Cyborg things. It's a very hot pack there behind him.
Oh, lots of fast drivers. Sure.
Gnosis in P3.
Race passing.
Whoa! I just saw someone absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That was the Butler. I think he's completely missed his braking point there, and I just saw this metallic red flash go flying by in the background, and yeah, I think the Butler just completely missed his braking point there.
No pun, the flash. Oh, baby.
So Faf is finding himself in the bit of the mid-pack action at the moment, sitting down in P10. Down the inside here into turn 1, he could make up... Ooh, I was going to say he could make up a couple of spots, but he's gone very, very deep. And, he's been sent off the track by Black Sugar. The door was very much slammed closed, and he has unfortunately been reset. That was not good at all. I think Black Sugar had a bit of an accident himself at turn 1, so possibly a bit of a...
I think some under-braking issues.
A little bit of car racing karma, perhaps. There, we don't know. But Danico at the moment in P2, but he's having to do some very, very solid defence here against Lenosis. He's also got D. Reed and The Boss, as well as your boy Bagum, in hot pursuit. And there's a 7/10 gap back to a really hot little battle pack with Greggs, Debrev, Butler, Pirate. It's all just going very, very well, I think, with the stronger boost setting, just helping the guys stay together in a much tighter racing pack.
Yeah, it's a bit more entertaining, isn't it? They're all bunched up last race for sure.
And of course I have done something stupid, and I've been punching the wrong button on the wrong keyboard. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an absolute shambles from me tonight in terms of the stream, so much below my usual level of quality, so my apologies to everybody.
And then don't forget times 10 Rudsy. No, you got the multiplier from Rudsy being... So we're doing our best, ladies and gentlemen. I will make sure next one will be much better for me. Doesn't matter about the action on track though, it's looking awesome. All mid-pack from second down to like pretty much everywhere down 10th. It's a massive freight train of awesome drivers. It's looking really good out there.
Oh my goodness. So thank you everyone for informing us that we had the Radio 3AW experience there on the YouTube, unfortunately. Yes, the good old push the wrong button on the wrong keyboard. Just as an FYI for people at home here in the comms box, I actually have 2 keyboards in front of me. 2 keyboards, a mouse, 2 screens, a controller. It's a big juggling act, and sometimes I do tend to drop the things I'm juggling, unfortunately, which means you at home suffer. So again, my apologies for that. But back to the racing, which you can all hopefully see this time. And we have Brocky holding a 1-second lead over the Boss, who's made his way up to P2. He would be absolutely stoked with that. It's holding a very narrow lead over Danico. Wants to go side by side into Dunlop. Now, gentlemen, I've seen in the past few races how that works out for you all, so I would strongly suggest you don't do that. Boy Bagum hot on the heels of Danico. Faf is doing his best to work his way through the grid, through the field at the moment. He's up into P4, fighting for P4 with Boy Bagum, as Lenosis does a little bit of a sneaky up the inside of Panasonic, gets himself up into P4, and he's got a great run down the main straight. He is up into P3 and looking to try and get past Uncle Danico there down the main straight, sitting in the slipstream. But
Give him the push.
Faf wants a piece of this action as well. Faf down the inside into turn 1. He's a demon under brakes. And he gets it done up into P2. From P5 to P2 for Faf.
Leno goes grass cutting.
Yeah, Leno had a little bit of a twitch there under power, and that cost him quite dearly.
It did, he's out.
So the move of the moment there was Faf going up from P5 to P2 in one corner. absolutely sensational work under brakes there for the Lightning Motorsport driver. So looking forward to see what he can create in the Porsche Super Cup season. Definitely something to keep an eye on from him, as the boss is defending hard against Boy Bagum.
Where is he? Where is Boy? Here he is.
Boy Bagum's currently in P5. He can't be all eyes forward though. He's got a hot little pack of Dobrev and Bumcrack. He's fought his way back from P14. He's got himself back into P7, so great drive there from the plumber. Now Lenosis in P8. He's got a hard charging Mr. Reed. Just look to step out of it into turn 1, but Lenosis wants a piece of the plumber down the inside of turn 1. Gets it done up into P7. And in amongst all of that, Faf has hunted down and overtaken Brocky. In amongst all of this chaos, as they go side by side into the hairpin, Brocky down the inside, Boy Bagum sweeping around the outside. He wants a piece of this as well. Oh, Dobrev is on the inside wall in the background. That's gotten messy. We're not going 3 right into Dunlop, gentlemen. Please. I can't watch that again. It is genuinely... Oh, Faf's gone around. There's been a lot of touching. And Brocky is still under fire from the boss, and Boy Bagum coming up through nets. Lenosis is in the mix as well. Don't know where to look here. Boy Bagum has lost a little bit of pace around the outside of Panasonic there. He's not got a good run. We might jump back on board. No, we won't jump on board with him because he is gone. We might just get with... Let's have a look on board with Brocky coming into turn 1. He's down into P10. Nico currently in the lead of the race. B. Reed, P2. Lenosis back into P3.
So tight, isn't it, with the boost on? It's hectic.
Oh, it's insane. You can be in...
It's super... Yeah, it's... You pass 4 dudes, and then by the time you get down the straight, you get overtaken again. Almost like these days with the battery sort of thing.
There's a lot of concertina effect at the Dunlop chicane.
Yeah, it's full on. I'm loving Butler's delivery though.
Come up the hill, back into nets. Everyone all just gets a little bit bunched up again, and then there's 2 to 3 different lines going through Panasonic onto the main straight, all with varying degrees of exit speed. Speaking of which, is Bumcrack and Boss are touching wheels. We've got Brocky just giving the plumber a little bit of a speed nudge down the main straight. He's giving him the old, I'll help you, because you going faster will make me go faster, and it's worked out very well. It's gotten Brocky from P10 into P5 after the exit of turn 1. So 5 positions in 1 corner. Thank you very much, he says. As I've really got to chuck the camera on Lenosis while he is out in front. Hashtag all of the bias to my teammate. Got to give him a little bit of look at me time. Got to keep the sponsor and the team owner happy.
That's 10% off everywhere you shop, isn't it?
Maybe, maybe not. But we've got Danico with a hard-fought battle here for P2. Boy Bagum is...
Problems out the back.
Boy Bagum has copped the commentator's curse. He has looped it at the Dunlop chicane.
That
is very, very unfortunate and gives a free kick to Danico. As the boss has just lost a little bit of pace there. The Butler goes on through nets. Not sure if the boss is going to be happy about that. Pirate is hot on the heels of Butler. He gets the inside line, gets a great drive onto the straight after Panasonic. is all getting very, very intense here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we are 13 minutes down. We are on lap 10. There will be a lap 12 for these drivers, I do think, as I see a Scuderia driver going off in the background. That was...
I think it was Artie. I think it was Artie. Was it?
No, Artie's not even in the lobby, so it was definitely not him.
No, Thunder. Artie's got Thunder in front of it. That's why I saw that.
I think that might... Well, they are in the same team, so that does check out. Might have been Greg's at turn 1, but anyway, moving back along, Lenosis has got himself a 1.1 second lead at the moment, back to Danico, who's still holding down P2. Pirate and Butler are having a ring-a-ding battle there for the final step on the podium, and the boss is wanting to get involved as well. So there's a lot of that and thunder going on.
Oh, Butler goes off.
Well, he comes back on. He's just squeezed Bumcrack a little bit wide.
He actually didn't lose much time doing that, to be honest.
Oh, it's all getting... Oh, Brocky with an absolutely beautiful line coming through Panasonic onto the main straight. Can't quite get the exit, though. So this is where the slipstream is going to be vital. End of lap 11, start of lap 12. I think this will be the final lap for everybody involved.
Oh.
Lenosis has got a very solid lead in 1.7 seconds. Danico's got a second breathing space back to Pirate, who's got 2/10 of no breathing space back to Brocky. Brocky really wants that final step on the podium. Coming through 100R, foot flat to the floor. Who's got the biggest set into the hairpin? Pirate looking very defensive. Brocky trying to go back down the inside. Gets it done. The boss goes through as well. Pirate loses 2 spots in one corner. Final lap has been called. How, or is it going to get very spicy into Dunlop? What's going on here? Little bit of concertina. The boss is holding his position. Boy Bagum round the outside. Oh, take a breath.
No.
Get it done. Debrev is in the mix as well. Debrev up into P5, if you don't mind. Check back in. Lenosis comes out of Panasonic. He's 1.8 seconds to the good. Not any denial there. Danico will bring home P2. I think Pirate will just hold off Boy Bagum for P4. It's a drag race to Brev with his best finish of the night in a P5.
Oh.
Black Sugar P6, Faf P7, Greg's P8, D Reed bring home P9, BF P10, the Butler P11, Brocky with a handbrake here over the line in P12, Bumcrack P13, and a little bit of look at me time for the boss to bring home P14. Oh,
great racing, that was amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
awesome racing.
I will, before we do a final recap of the race results tonight, I would just like to extend my genuine apologies for the glitches and the hiccups in the stream tonight. Combination of factors, all of which made things run a lot less smoothly than what they should do, but again, thank you all for sticking with us and throwing out the constructive criticism and messages of help in amongst it all, so that is muchly appreciated, and we do look forward to bringing you a much more improved product next time around. So again, thank you for tuning in with us tonight. Now, race results. Race 3. So if I can push the right button this time, that would be absolutely fantastic. So thank you to Adelaide Ceramic Coatings for these results. We have on the top step of the podium for APR Motorsport is Lenosis, and then we have Danico for Doghouse in P2, Pirate for Thunder Racing in P3, Boy Bagum for Black Rose P4, Debrev for Zero Turn in P5, Black Sugar higher up the grid in P6 for CP Motorsports, Faf for Lightning in P7, Regs to GMR in P8. Then we've got D Reed for Scuderia Veloce in P9. VF for Datsun Racing P10. The Butler for Scuderia Velusi in P11. Rocky for VSR in P12, Mr. Bumcrack for Kraken Esports in P13 with the fastest lap of a 1:18.353, and the boss in P14 for Blacklight.
Awesome.
Well, Mr. Ruzzy,
Great racing from everybody. That was awesome.
What are your thoughts for a driver of the day?
With boost on, it's really hard.
Also,
I mean, the boys are the boys out the front.
Sorry, people in the YouTube chat, your driver of the day nominations in the chat, if you would be so kind. Sorry, Ruzzy, carry on.
That's fine. That's fine. It's just hard to call it when you got boost on, but I mean, the main boys out the front. You got Leno, Nico, and Pirate. I think the all top 5 were in there, all 3 races, weren't they? So,
definitely consistent performance.
Yeah, I'm not going to go Boyby because that's just biased. Everyone will go, oh, he's Black Rose, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm going to give it to Nico, I think.
Nico,
for me,
yeah, fair nomination. Yeah. I'd be inclined to agree with that, actually. He had a very consistent night. He wasn't like, you know, your number 1, number 2 on the podium at all times, although he did spend a fair bit of time in the actual race lead and in the top 5 positions through all 3 races. So I would be inclined to agree with that. So there's my thoughts for driver of the day today would be Mr. Danico. So yeah, definitely, bro. I would agree with that. You can't first. We've got Deborah Fish firing in the chat, hashtag no bias to Abrocky05. Definitely no bias for Wartime's team owner, not at all. Damo Reed also firing in the chat for Brocky for driver of the day.
Yeah, good votes there, definitely.
We've got a 2v2 tie at the moment, so I guess the next person in the chat who fires in with either a Brocky or a Danico vote, that person takes out our driver of the day, I guess. Or I can just pull rank and give it to whoever I want. I mean,
whoever
there's also that option. I mean, there's nothing to stop me doing that, although that would be a bit rude.
It would be a little.
Speaking of being a little bit rude, I'm just going to hijack this real quick to anyone still listening. I am into my 3rd week of doing Dry July to help raise money to support people who are going through cancer treatment. So that is actually all going still well on my part. I have currently raised over $560 dues. If you would be interested in possibly throwing a few dollars to the cause, there is a donation link in the video description. And of course, all donations of $2 or more are tax deductible. And just checking back with the chat, there has been another vote for Danico, but there has been another 2 votes for Brocky for driver of the day. So,
well, there it is, Brocky.
Mr. Brocky05, you are our driver of the day this evening.
Well done, Brocky. Great showing. Very difficult cars to drive in. They're not the easiest. They are a maggot to drive fast. So kudos to you, dude. They are a maggot to drive. They are. It's like a slippery sausage in a non-greased bun or something. I don't know. They're terrible. They're terrible.
On that note, we might just call it there. And I'm just going to say a big thank you to you, Mr. Ruzzy, for jumping in.
I'm sorry. It's my first.
Shush. I'm just going to mute you for a second so I can tell you some things. Right, thank you very much for jumping in as a race director tonight for your first time ever. Obviously things could have gone a little more smoothly, but hey, everyone's got to do their first time sooner or later, and to your credit, you got there in the end. You got it all done and dusted, so a big thank you to yourself for putting your hand up and getting it done. And let's just look at it this way, things can only get better from here, right?
Bloody oath.
Right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Right.
Yes, that's the answer I was looking for. So that's all right. So how was it for you, mate? Was it a little bit different to what you were expecting?
It was fun. I had a great time. I just wasn't expecting the actual directing duties of it all. I just thought I was going to be commentating. But all in all, I had a great time, and I apologise for the technical difficulties, and I'm looking forward to the next one, where it'll be a bit more smoother and a bit more chilled and fun for everyone involved. So thank you for the opportunity, guys, and I love S1 Sim Racing, and thanks for all the drivers coming out tonight and coming in with the feeders series. It was a great time, and I had a ball. It was awesome.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, and that is exactly what I wanted to hear, that you'll be back and better and than ever next time around. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, please, if you're still here, smack that like button, hit the subscription button. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we look forward to the pleasure of your company again next week, same time, same place, for round 4 of the F1 feeder series. And then with no time in between, the week after that will be round 1 of the Porsche Super Cup series that I am very much looking forward to, and I hope that you are too. So from everyone here in the comms box tonight, from myself and Mr. Rudzy, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Welcome back to Sector 1. We are here tonight for some Category 1 racing action around all states and villages.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
Can you keep
Yeah,
it
I'm
around
tired
the
of
outside?
shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning all. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, only feels like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Sector 1. Hey, no, he goes second 2! Oh my goodness!
Geez, you went wide.
Oh, he's run wide and goes dead!
Oh my!
Oh no! No! You can't do that!
You see that steering grip off that curve.
Fuzzy is somehow keeping it on the track surface! The spectacular drive, and he will take his first win in the top flight of Sector 1.